Sam, you are a consummate fiscal conservative, I think it's fair to say, but a social liberal.
That's correct.
You also had the honor, I think I put that in quotation marks, of once having had Donald Trump ask you for some money to invest. So you know Donald a bit.
Yeah, I know Donald. He didn't ask me for money. He asked me to be his partner. I didn't think that was a good idea at the time.
Yeah, why was that?
Well, I didn't think it was an appropriate decision, and I didn't think he and I would do well as partners.
Would he do well as president?
I don't know, but I would say that everybody should not underestimate Donald. I think he's competent, accomplished, smart. I think he's a little, off in different directions, but I think he's, a competent individual. I don't think, he would be my choice for president. I think that a lot of his views are more extreme than I could be comfortable with.
Are those views handing this presidency to Hillary Clinton? As David said, conservative in terms of fiscally, liberal in terms of social views. When you hear some of the things Donald Trump says, whether it's about Mexico or keeping Muslims out, there are many people who sit in the middle who are basically landing in Hillary Clinton's lap because Republicans are saying crazy things.
Well, first of all, the fact that some of the Republicans are saying crazy things, I don't think necessarily is going to be determinant what happens next year. I think that there's a disconnect between the talking heads and what's going on out there. The American people are extraordinarily angry. The American people are extraordinarily depressed. American people, the last time we had anything like this, in my opinion, was 1979.
And why doesn't the Republican Party pull it together? Why doesn't a grand poobah say,
But I think that the kind of statements that you're referring to and maybe the extremes that are reflected are very much reflecting how frustrated the American people are. And I think it would be a mistake to assume what the American people are responding to today is what they're likely to respond to 4 or 5 months.
But to your point, we need to ask ourselves why Donald Trump is appealing to so many Americans.
Because you guys are sitting here in New York City and you're not in Des Moines, okay? And you're not in Boulder, and you're not all over the country. And you're not seeing the enormous disparity that has existed between, the coasts and the rest of the country. You have a lot of very unhappy people, and I think this election is reflecting it, and I think it'd be very dangerous